win. Alright.
Oro is one of those characters that may look non-threatening. After all, he is more than 100 years old and has many pets, the most noticeable being his pet turtle. Not as flashy as other characters with strong physique and superhuman sorcery, but don't let that fool you. There's a Spanish saying that says, "Más sabe el diablo por viejo que por diablo." That quickly sprouted in my mind. Translated in English means, the devil is wiser from being old rather than being the devil. Oro fits that category perfectly. The old, witty, and insightful grandfather persona, with a humbling sense of humor and wisdom. But what makes this senile character so interesting? How is he one, if not the strongest character in the Street Fighter universe? Let us give an insight of the martial arts master, and share some of the secrets of the hermit character, Oro. Without further ado, let me welcome you to the Cypunk feed. Oro's history is traced back to ancient times. He is a mysterious hermit, looking for a worthy fighter that can inherit his fighting style. Oro is originally from Japan, but now lives in the Amazon jungle with his animal friends and lives inside a cave. Hence the definition of being a hermit. A hermit is someone that lives in seclusion. They have no interference with the outside world. In his younger years, Oro was a martial arts teacher in his native Japan. He decided that staying in his country was not right for him, so he moved to Brazil with a friend in the 1900s era. During his stay, things weren't going great for him in normal society, so he decided to live a life of seclusion. While secluded, he trained and practiced all the time for many years, eventually dominating his powerful martial arts, called the Senjutsu. It is described as the mystic arts, the sage techniques. It is the name of the Chinese martial arts Xianshen, a mystical and legendary art centered on the exercise and the mastery of one's qi. Senjutsu refers to the art of refinement towards Xian, which, like in many legendary tales, it is based on reaching one's immortality and achieving godlike supernatural power. Senjutsu's origins tie in deeply with the Chinese arts of Taoism and Tai Chi Chuan, including the qi-centered arts of Neidang, internal alchemy, Xingong, and Daoying, from the archetype of the so-called Xiang, or enlightened being described in the writings of Shuangzi and the Huangdi Neijing Shuwen, and to even the arts from ancient shamans of pre-United China. The training and study of Senjutsu is described to be extremely rigorous, demanding and a vast investment of time, desiring only those who are utmost willing to learn its secrets in the years needed to master it. Many have gone to seek training, but leave due to the high demands it needs to master it. In his ending, Oro is sitting on a large boulder while lifting a big rock with just one hand. As he mumbles about his mastery in Senjutsu, beneath the boulder was none other than Ryu, whom Oro stealthily trains and gauges his current capability. Happy to know that his blood begins to boil again, and the excitement in the presence of a true worthy potential successor, he decrees that it will take another 15 years for his true potential to come about, in hopes of allowing him the chance to wield both arms in a fair fight. Oro decides to rest, letting Ryu continue lifting the boulder. The concept behind the creation of Oro is inspired by the founder of Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, Helio Gracie. Considered to be the godfather of Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, he lived to be 95 years old, and it is rumored that during a match, the opponent broke his arm and refused to tap out of the match. His face design and hermit lifestyle is said to be inspired by Japanese actor Jun Fujioka. It is said that his height and origins are inspired by Sokaku Takeda. He was known as the founder of a school of Jujutsu known as Daito Ryu Aiki Jujutsu. Oro's backstory is said to be inspired by the monk Bodhidharma, the founder of Chang and Zen Buddhism. Bodhidharma was also said to have attained immortality through having discovered the secrets of the ways of Xiang through his journeys in China, and was reported in legends being seen leaving from home after his presumed death and burial. Oro's trait of using only one arm and being a novice of his style may also draw upon Shenguang or Huika, Bodhidharma's apprentice, who was once a warrior. who turned to spiritual enlightenment at realization of his actions, and had cut off his arm to show devotion to his teachings during Bodhidharma's famed time of meditation at the Shaolin Monastery. The Shadowloo CRI states that Oro is a descendant of a ninja clan. Oro has black hair and golden skin, deep eyes, and is usually barefoot. The name Oro means gold in languages such as Italian, Spanish, likely referring to his skin color. Oro's skin color and name may also refer to the treasured and fabled golden elixir of the methods of Neidan, which is internal alchemy, said to be the source of immortality in its lore. He wears a single torn red cloth, belted with a rope, and a robe draped over his left shoulder tied in a knot. A magic spell binds one of his arms, and he normally fights one-handed, but he can dispel its effects and pull out the other arm at any time. Standing at 5 foot 3 inches, Oro is the shortest playable male character in the Street Fighter series. Street Fighter V has him wearing a modern outfit consisting of a sky blue cloud-printed theme, short-sleeve button shirt with white swan designs, white shorts, and white sandals with brown straps. He also has sunglasses with a red trim that sticks out the collar of his shirt. The outfit is reminiscent of Dragon Ball's Master Roshi, an eccentric elderly hermit with a weakness for young women associated with turtles, similar to Oro. His main moves are the Nichirin Sho, a golden ball projectile that can be sent at any angle, the Oniyama, an uppercut attacked while leaping up and swinging his open arm to hold out the edge of his elbow for damage. Nyo-Riki is a throw in which Oro clutches the opponent's collar and proceeds to thrash them on the ground 3 times in succession with ease. Jinshu Watari is a kick attack in which Oro leaps high into the air before kicking at the opponent and leaping off of them to the other side of the arena. Also, it's important to mention Oro's Yaogyudama, an attack very similar to Goku's Spirit Bomb. You can see its effect in the Ryu Final Manga Volume 1. Oro is one of the characters that are strange and intriguing. His witty old-minded wisdom and attitude makes him one of the strongest characters in the Street Fighter series. In this episode, we have talked about Oro's origins, his persona, and the history behind his design and creation. So what did you like about Oro? Let us know in the comment section down below. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell to stay up to date on new theories and info. Thank you for watching. Welcome to the center stage.